When I go through this mind map, I feel this chapter is very different. It's not about calculation or valuation methods, it's more about ethics, responsibility, and conduct. So, is this like the foundation of the entire valuation profession?
Yes, absolutely correct. This chapter is the backbone of credibility. Without ethics and independence, even the most accurate valuation loses its value. Let us start from the base. Why ethics is crucial?
Yes, that part says public trust, credibility, legal compliance, but how does it practically impact our work?
See, valuation reports are used by NCLT, banks, investors, and courts. If the valuer is not ethical, then decisions based on that report become unreliable. Ethics ensures that your work is trusted, legally compliant, and reduces risk of wrong decisions.
So it's not just about technical correctness, it's about being trustworthy also.
Exactly. A technically correct report with biased intention is still wrong. That is why professional integrity is emphasized: honesty, fairness, transparency, and consistency.
Consistency meaning same approach in similar situations?
Yes, you should not change assumptions just to suit a client. And sometimes you need moral courage to stand firm when there is pressure.
Pressure from clients or lenders?
Yes, from multiple sides. That is why independence becomes very important. A valuer must be objective, impartial, and free from any undue influence.
That makes sense. But in real life, conflicts can happen, right?
Very true. That is why the next part is identifying conflicts. Conflicts can be actual, potential, or even perceived.
Perceived also matters.
Yes, because even if you are unbiased, if others think you are biased, your credibility is affected. Examples include financial interest, family connections, past engagements, or even gifts.
So how do we manage such conflicts?
There are 4 methods: avoidance, disclosure, safeguards, and recusal. If the conflict is serious, the best approach is to step aside.
That requires strong professional ethics.
Correct. Now moving to IBBI Code of Conduct, which gives structured principles.
Yes, I see integrity, objectivity, competence, confidentiality.
Let's understand them clearly. Integrity and fairness mean truthful reporting without hiding facts. Objectivity and independence mean decisions based only on data and methodology, not pressure.
And professional competence?
Continuous learning and thorough work. You must stay updated and apply proper diligence in every assignment.
Confidentiality is about protecting client data?
Yes, sensitive information must not be disclosed unless legally required. And professional behavior means complying with laws and maintaining dignity.
There is also mention of scope, engagement, and records.
Very important. You must clearly define the purpose, scope, and terms of assignment. Also maintain proper working papers and records, typically for several years.
And fees should not depend on valuation outcome?
Absolutely. Fees must be independent of results to avoid bias.
Now coming to reporting and disclosure, this looks very detailed.
Because the report is the final output, it must be clear, complete, and easy to understand.
What are mandatory disclosures?
Purpose, date, scope, assumptions, methodology, data sources, value conclusion, independence declaration, and any material uncertainty.
Material uncertainty like litigation or incomplete data?
Exactly. You must clearly state such uncertainties so users understand limitations.
And avoiding misleading reports?
Very critical. You should not omit important facts or present selective information. Even partial disclosure can mislead.
That sounds risky if not handled properly.
Yes, and that is why disciplinary mechanism exists. If a valuer violates code, IBBI or RBO can take action.
What kind of actions?
Investigation, penalties, suspension, or even debarment from practice.
And misconduct includes false statements, non-compliance, or conflict issues?
Correct. Also contingent fees, poor record keeping, or failure to disclose conflicts.
Now this last part, ethical dilemmas, feels very real.
Yes, because in practice you face pressures like target values, client expectations, time constraints, and related party transactions.
So how should a valuer respond in such situations?
Follow a structured approach. Identify the issue, gather facts, identify stakeholders, apply ethical principles, explore alternatives, consult experts if needed, make a decision, and document everything.
So decisions should be systematic, not emotional.
Exactly. Ethics must be applied logically and consistently.
There is also mention of professional indemnity insurance.
Yes, it protects valuers against professional risks and claims, especially in high-stake sectors like real estate. This is very important.
So overall, this chapter is telling that valuation is not just about numbers, but about responsibility and trust.
Absolutely. A valuer is not just an analyst, but a professional whose work impacts financial decisions at multiple levels.
Now I understand. Ethics is not an additional topic, it is the base of the profession.
Correct. When ethics and independence are strong, valuation becomes reliable, credible, and respected.